My first guest tonight is an actress and a supermodel, and she's featured in the latest Victoria's Secret catalog. Calm down, fellas. Please welcome Tyra Banks. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Thank you very much for coming.
Oh, thank you for
I love your
having me.
hair. It looks very cool. It's
like
very
my
beautiful.
Twist into my...
Yeah. I tried doing that once. It didn't work.
It did?
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
You know, so many people say that's got to be the perfect life, being a supermodel. But I imagine there's a downside to it, which is that guys, correct me if I'm wrong, they must constantly be coming on to you.
Oh my
Is that
God,
right?
all the time.
Yeah.
But never the ones that you want to come on to. Never the tall, fine man, you know.
I'm 6'4".
I've never been like you, Conan. But I'm like, I've had this one guy. I was in the shopping mall, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, Miss Banks? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I'm a doctor, and if you ever need my services, here's my card. And like, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's weird, whatever.
Right.
So like, I'm walking away, and I look at his card, and he was a gynecologist. So I was like, just nasty, you know?
Now I feel bad because I had those cards printed up once. I keep in the back of my van. Really? That takes a lot of nerve to do that.
It's disgusting. I didn't know if it was like a prank thing or if he's like a real gynecologist, but I still have his card. Maybe I'll call like and see if it's like real. I mean, not to go out with him, but like to see, was that like
Or maybe
real?
to go out with him.
Oh no.
Or maybe to go there. What about just a normal guy come up to you and just try the humble, hey, I'm just a normal guy?
Yeah. Because I did this one interview and it went like all over the Associated Press where I just said that I'm looking for normal guys now, not the whole famous thing. I just want a nice, normal guy. So again, I was in the mall and this guy came up to me.
Do you just hang out at the mall?
In the mall.
Do you work at an Orange Julius stand? Is that what's happening?
You know, I used to want to work at Hot Dog on a Stick. Do you know Hot Dog on a Stick?
I know Hot Dog on a Stick,
And the girls
yeah.
used to pump the lemonade. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I used to go there to watch the girls pump the lemonade. Sir, you got your hot dog. Please leave. Please pump more lemonade.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So like this quote-unquote normal guy comes up to me. He's like, Tyra, I just read that, you know, you like normal guys. You know, I'm normal. Like, I live with my mama. My car's in the shop. And I just got out of jail. I was like, oh, yeah, you're real normal. What's
Yeah,
your
let's
number?
get it on, yeah. What, you know, but supermodels say, I'm sorry, they say, I just want to go out with a normal guy. But, you know, you've gone out with all famous people.
Yeah, I've gone out with some famous people. That's weird, though. It's always, like, really touchy. Like, you'll be walking down the red carpet together, and they'll be like, Tyra, Tyra, you know, because it's not that I'm necessarily more famous than that person, but, like, the photographers are kind of into women in fashion, so they really want your picture, and the guy's, like, dying, like, oh, my God, they're not yelling my name. Or, like...
See, I swear to God, I wouldn't be that way. I wouldn't do that at all. I would accept that you have your space and that I have my space.
Really?
Completely, yeah.
And then also, like, sometimes...
Why are you moving on? Let's talk about this, Tyra. What do you do? I mean, if...
No, but sometimes, like, also with the normal thing, like, you know, I've had, like, little kids come up to us, and he's like, wow, I really love you so much. I love you so much. Can I have your autograph? And the guy's like, yeah, you know. And he's like, no, I mean your girlfriend. Or the girl you're with. And then they just,
Does he just shrink really small?
And I don't care when girls do that to them, you know, but it's just, like, touchy. The woman can't.
Because men have, egos about that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'm, like, dating a nice, normal guy right now.
Do you guys do normal things when you talk about going down the red carpet and wave? That's intimidating. Do you ever do normal things like just go and see a movie or something?
Yeah.
Like
go
what
to
kind?
movies. Actually, you know what? The guy I'm dating right now, he took me on my very first date, and we went to the movies. And we went to see The Little Mermaid. And I suggested it, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's really cool. We'll go see that. And... by the way, I was like 40 pounds lighter than I am now and the same height. So I'm like all skinny and all awkward looking.
40 pounds lighter than you are now.
I was
so
40 pounds
you were
lighter.
just like hanging on
Like
a coat
95
rack.
pounds.
Yeah. When he was wheeling you behind him.
Yeah, so I'm all insecure and everything. And he's looking at the movie going, dang, that mermaid is so fine. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her hair. Oh my God, look at her swimming. Oh, look at her curves. Ooh. And I'm like,
that guy's a freak.
A freak?
Who is that guy? What is that? I've never heard of anything like that.
Talking about her like she was real. Look at her red hair flowing in the water.
He's like, let's go see Lion King. Man, that warthog. Warthog's fine. What kind of guy is that? You should talk to him about that.
I don't know. I think he was just trying to make me jealous, and I don't know what it was.
Of a cartoon.
But I was jealous. I was hating
I want to
her.
make Tyra Banks jealous. I know. I'll take her to a cartoon and come on to the cartoon. Cuckoo.
He's not cuckoo.
No, he's insane.
No, he's not.
And if he's watching, he should be insulted.
He is watching. That's why I'm like, baby,
And he should break up with Tyra and leave her available for other men. Now, I've read that you're very frugal. Now, you must do pretty well in the whole supermodel thing. I hear there's some good cash in that. How frugal are you?
Well, I feel like no matter how much money you make, this industry, you never know what's going to happen next. You never know if, like, y'all going to be tired of seeing Tyra and Victoria's Secret. You just don't know. So...
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Everyone in the audience, what the... When you're 90, they'll be looking at you. Look at her with that walker. They'll be hanging out at the nursing home. Leave me alone.
But you never know.
Right, you never know. Hey, believe me,
safe.
I never know what's going to happen to me.
So are you frugal?
No, not at all.
Oh. See, I'm
buying Arabian racehorses. Yeah, MC Hammer got me into it. And
he did. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just... everything is in that. He wouldn't let me down. But anyway, how frugal? Like, what do you do?
I mean, for instance, like with toilet tissue, you know how it's like 2-ply? Like, I will like go to the bathroom and then like separate it and use like 1-ply, like 10 sheets of 1-ply. And then you go back the next time and then the other ply is, and then you use that ply. It lasts twice as long. You don't really need 2-ply.
I thought you were going to say something like, I put it away at a side, or I don't go crazy on gifts or something.
Oh, no.
It's toilet paper, live a little.
I don't know what it is inside. My mom raised me that way. Or for instance, if I go to a restaurant.
Right.
And I'm drinking like, I want to have, I don't drink, but like alcohol, but like, I want some juice or something, or a soda.
Right.
And they put so much ice. So I always say, no ice. And you can try
I actually agree with that.
Exactly. And then you like have 2 drinks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then they've gotten hip. And like they'll give me like a little shot glass of juice because I didn't ask for ice, which I think is wrong.
Right, that is wrong.
This is the size that it comes,
Well,
and it shouldn't be like...
Why don't you just start like walking in there with a paper bag with some orange juice in it, you know what I mean? Or something like that. I mean, would you go that far?
I have.
You have?
Oh my God.
That must freak people out when you're like, I got my juice right here. Don't worry about it.
No, when I was in high school, like we would go to the Beverly Center Mall in LA, the Beverly Center Mall after high school. Mm-hmm. And like we would go like to have pizza and stuff like that, and I would carry those Hi-C juice boxes in my purse all day, just so I didn't have to pay like $2.
But they get warm then, and they're disgusting.
You ask for some ice on the side, and then you pour your Hi-C juice on the top.
She's good. You're very, very good. Now, you've traveled the world as a model. You get to fly all over the place. I'm always seeing pictures of you. You're in front of the Taj Mahal. You're in front of the Eiffel Tower in a thong or something. I shouldn't have thrown that in.
I was like...
Yeah. What's your favorite place of all to go to?
Well, it's kind of weird because, like, I live to eat. I don't eat to live. Mm-hmm. So, like, I think of my favorite places to go in the world when it comes to, like, the food. Like, I love going to New Orleans for the gumbo and the jambalaya and all that. And I love going to London for the ketchup. They have the best ketchup in the world. I'm going to get a ketchup contract. They have the best Heinz ketchup in London.
Wait, how is their Heinz ketchup different than the Heinz ketchup we get here?
It's sweeter. It's like party. It's like so good.
Now let me guess. You take packets with you, right?
Oh,
and put them in your purse.
Yes. You know what I do? My mom loves London French fries. I'm like, it ain't about the French fries. It's about the ketchup. So I take the French fry, and we can order one because I take one French fry and I use it as a spoon to sop up the ketchup. So like, you just keep on using that one fry.
I thought you sop it up with one fry and then get on the plane and take it back to America and wring it out. Now I'm all set. My God.
Take that one fry and you like scoop it up and like you keep on eating it until the fry like gets all wiggly and you can't use it anymore. So then you eat that one. So that lasts for like about 8 months. So my mom and I are fighting over the French fries because I'm only gonna eat like 5 of them and like a half bottle of Heinz ketchup. It's all, you know what? And
we gotta have a talk.
It's different over there. It's sweet. You have to try it.
I know they have great. Some of the stuff over there is like sometimes like you'll be over there and a Coke will taste much better.
Yes.
And then it turns out that their Food and Drug Administration is not as
non-existent.
strict. Yeah, they're not as strict in Europe. So it's like, oh yeah, we put cocaine in the Coca-Cola. People are taking it into the bathroom with them. You know.
It's true.
Everyone's got to check out the Victoria's Secret fashion show, which is a live webcast, February 3rd. Starting at 6:30 p.m., and that's at www.victoriassecret.com. Tyra, it's always a lot of fun when you come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that Victoria's Secret show.
Victoria's Secret show, huh?
Victoria's Secret show is going to be the biggest watched show in the history of fashion ever because it's going to be on the web.
Okay.
It starts at 7 o'clock. You guys turn on your computers, you know, and your mouse pads and get it going, you know.
Yeah, get it on with that mouse pad.
Girls in panties walking on the runway.
And by the way, you're managing my money from now on. Tyra Banks, everybody. We're going to take a break. David Allen Greer coming up. We'll be back.